Look at me.
Sure.
Look at me.
Sure.
I'm the captain now.
Asserted.
Oh gosh. 3, 2, 1. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Yeah, as you can see in the thumbnail, it's gonna be a good one today. We're reviewing the Oilers and the Pittsburgh Penguins game that happened last night. It was a really good game, and I can't wait to get into it. First off, I just want to say thank you to all the support lately. It's been awesome. Like the one video I just uploaded, that was about Leon and Connor. That was our best video to date. So let's keep it going, boys and girls. It's great to see. It makes us a lot easier. And yeah, I just want to say thank you. It's awesome to see. Actually, I love it. And it's been so good. We actually have our first sponsored segment. So enjoy. Are you tired of burning your hands from trying to have some early morning coffee? Maybe you struggle handling your coffee on the way to work. Well, you're not alone. This has become a common issue for almost every Canadian out there. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Maybe it's time you put away that coffee pot and replace it for a coffee cup. Introducing the coffee cup, the perfect solution for your everyday coffee needs. No longer do you have to drink from hand. With the new coffee cup, you can drink how you want, where you want. When you're going for your daily jog. When you're editing a how-to video for a school assignment. Or even when you're in the washroom. It's the perfect gift for your significant other. Just make sure you get the right cup. Turn your dreams into reality and buy a coffee cup. To get a coffee cup, go to any local business in your area. Prices may vary. Right on. There it is, the coffee cup. You can get yours wherever you want, honestly. That's what I said in the video. No, I'm just joking. I just wanted to put that in there as a school. I did that for college. It was kind of just a little gig, and I thought it was funny. So yeah, just a school assignment that I wanted to put in there for you guys. Maybe get a couple laughs.
Gay!
And yeah, but without further ado, let's get right into this video. Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby. I mean, that was all the talk, especially going into the game and even before the game. That's a lot of people mark this game on their schedule, and it's obvious why. These are the two best players in the world. Obviously Crosby was the number one position. He held that for quite some time. And yeah, McDavid, it's now his league, right? So this game, these type of games are just, you want to watch these games, and so fortunate to watch this. It's so great to see Connor just, doing Connor things, solid nights, and we'll get into that in a little bit here. But yeah, I mean, this had a lot of hype to it, and rightfully so. Like the last time these two teams played, it was like 700 something. They said it on the channel, 700, almost 800 days, which is crazy. I remember it was November 3rd was the last time they played, and that was my birthday. The Oilers won that in a shootout. So it's good to see, and they finally beat the Penguins in regulation. That was the first time the Oilers have done that since 2006. Sean Horkoff, he was a member of the team, and he got a hat trick that night. So kind of crazy. It's been a long time, and it kind of makes sense. Crosby came into the league right around then, and so it makes sense that he was toying with the Oilers for all that time, especially when the Oilers were shit, absolute crap. So yeah, it's a revenge is sweet, and it was so good to see Connor. I mean, he looked great. Sid, he's he's definitely. I think he's slowing down a little bit. Penguins fans, if any of you are watching this, let me know what you think. Obviously he had a pretty slow start to the season with COVID and all that kind of crap. But yeah, I mean, regardless, he still did get an apple, which is good. So good for Crosby. You know what? I'm just gonna post this. And y'all can look at it because just remember this wasn't updated as of yesterday's game. So this is a little bit older. But anyway, yeah, 4 points for Connor. I mean, he was a man on a mission, and this is definitely his league. You can. He was ready to play yesterday, and it's so good to see. Like I said, Crosby got 1 assist, but McDavid had 3 assists and a goal, empty netter. So be it. Whatever, it's nothing. Both teams are outmanned. I want to note that, obviously. Gino Malkin, the stud. I love Gino, and I want him back, immediately because he's a stud. But Yeah, I mean, both teams, you know, and even more so in the Oilers' case, I'm going to quickly read out the Oilers' defensemen heading into last night's game. We had Chris Russell and Barry heading in. That was our first pairing, which is just like, you know, superstar level good. Obviously, I'm joking. We got Wild Bill, William Lagesson, and Boosh as a second pair, and Broberg. Philip Broberg, his 5th game or 6th game, and Niemelainen, a rookie, as of, well, those are 2 rookies right there. And Niemelainen, that was his first game. So obviously the Oilers are really outmanned in the back end. If you think the Oilers' defense was bad going into the season, I mean, looking at it right now, it looked pretty good compared to, or looking at it now, it's terrible compared to what it is. So yeah, definitely can't wait to get Nurse back. You know, he's, you know, should be here. I'd say maybe just under 2 weeks. And same with Keith and Cuckoo. So yeah, so that's exciting. Hyman, Hattie disallowed. I wrote this down. This sucked. It would have been his first career Hattie. All these fans throwing it. You hate to see it. All these fans throwing their hats out on the ice for a goal that got called off because it was offside. Yamamoto, obviously, that was stupid of him. And you should know better. I couldn't imagine how crappy you'd feel after something like that. Obviously, that sucks, but hopefully it doesn't happen again because, you know, that sucks, you know. Zach Hyman, he was so happy, he was smiling, everyone was happy for him, and then, yeah, goal disallowed for offside. Yamamoto, yikes. So obviously, you know, they've talked in the those two were sitting right beside each other. I don't know if they planned that, but yeah, they were right beside each other in the post-game press conference, and Yamo was definitely, he said sorry, and you know, Hyman's a pretty good teammate. He didn't really seem too mad. Maybe he was, but whatever. So yeah, I wanted to put that in there. That kind of sucks, and it even sucks more because Hyman was out there for the empty netter. And Connor could have probably gave it to him, but I mean, you know, you want to win, you want to secure a dub, and at the end of the day, Connor was probably like, sorry about the hat trick, but we're winning this thing, and I'll try and get you one later in the year. So yeah, and it sucks also because on the goal we're talking about, it would have been highlight reel. The puck was coming back. The puck was in the Oilers zone. It kind of wrapped around the boards. Crosby was there. McDavid lifts his stick and he's like skating backwards while he's doing all this and gone, just gone. And yeah, if I can find the clip, I'll put it up for you guys. It was crazy to see, and the crowd was like, whoa, you know, that was kind of like, you know, I think that was Connor's just toying with Crosby at this point. So it goes to show just how good he was, and you know, McDavid was skating backwards faster than Crosby was back checking when he was skating forwards. You know, by the time Crosby got in to the defensive zone, his end, the puck was in the net. So yeah, just crazy to see. That would have been such a good goal, and if it would have counted, and just one of those things that, you know, obviously it wasn't meant to be, but whatever. The world continues and spins on.
What?
Or is that a thing? The world spins. It continues to spin. Whatever. I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah. Anyway, Draisaitl, Leon Draisaitl, haven't talked about him yet. Quiet night for him. He had one beautiful assist that was just tape-to-tape backhand. I mean, if you're an NHL fan, like a video game I'm talking about, NHL 21, you know, they got the new, or 22, they got the new X Factors. Draisaitl's got the tape-to-tape, and he should have been given tape-to-tape and 1 TX Factor, but he's just got the tape-to-tape, which is, you know, he'll take that. But I mean, just goes to show why he has that, because you couldn't have, he's done that a few times this year, but I'm telling you, like, no one passes better with their backhand in the league. Like, it literally couldn't have been any better. And that was eventually being Evan Bouchard's goal, which was, you know, a really nice goal, but I mean, it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Leon. Like, oh, just insane to watch. It was actually crazy. I love seeing that more than, you know, a nice goal, honestly. It's just crazy how good he is at passing. Best passer in the league right now, in my opinion. But yeah, one beautiful apple for Leon, which leads to a goal. Connor over to Boosh on the rush. You know, he was talked about, you know, his skating was never that good. I've never seen a problem with his skating, honestly. I like Bouchard a lot. His skating, you know, maybe it was bad. It's not really that bad. It's not like great. He's not an outstanding skater, but it doesn't hinder his game at all. Like, he looks good out there, and you know, he's very offensively gifted defenseman, so he's going to be going on the rush a lot more, hopefully, and that all comes with confidence and, you know, being a young player, establishing himself. You know, it's all experience. So great to see Boosh. That was his best game he played in a while. You love to see it. It's great. And yeah, I mean, also with defensemen, you know, obviously the Oilers are pretty out right now with their D-man. But Chris Russell, he was actually honored last night. They gave him a belt buckle for being the record holder for the all-time block shots, which is just insane. He's got like 2,000 block shots now, which is just crazy to think. Like that hurts, man. I played hockey for a little bit and when I was a novice, and you know, kids can't really shoot the puck that hard at novice or Adam or Pee Wee or anything like that. But maybe it wasn't novice, maybe it was Pee Wee. I was blocking shots, but I remember just being in pain, and like it's like, because that was when I was really young, so I can't imagine blocking 110 or 105 mile an hour shot, and he's done that for sure, like a couple of times. So good on you, Chris. But you know, along with that, that was his best game by far. I've seen him play in a long time. Chris Russell, I've never really been too keen on, but you know what? He's looked really good since the guys have gone down. He's stepped up quite a bit, and he's looked really good. Yeah, so you know, I honestly think that he's probably gonna stick. You know, he was kind of a healthy scratch sometimes, but when Keith and Nurse come back, I don't see why you wouldn't put him on the third pairing line for a defenseman, that is, because he's playing great. You know, obviously that means Cuckoo's out or Broberg's out, but I mean, at the end of the day, you want the guy who's playing best, not with the guy with the most potential or anything like that. So yeah, I'd be okay with Russell being on the third pairing consistently, and hopefully that's what he needed, because you know, he's been a healthy scratch. You're in one game, you're out one game, you're in one game. I mean, you can't really get into a rhythm. I don't know if that's a thing, because I don't really play in the NHL, but I'm assuming that has something to do with it. But anyway, Russell looked good. When Nurse and Keith come back, I think that's the call for him. And yeah, so guys, let's keep this up. Channel's doing really good right now, and yeah, it means a lot. That's all I kind of got for you in this video. If you have any suggestions on anything else, I've seen some comments. More Flames talk. We'll definitely be doing that pretty soon here. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully be doing some more challenges. That's kind of what we did at the beginning of when we started this channel. So yes, thanks for the support. It means a lot, guys. Feel free to roast me in the comment section below, because I love hearing it. It's pretty funny. Someone called me, just said, "Shut up, lol." And that makes me laugh, because honestly, I don't know, I think it's fun to see. Like, I never get butthurt over any of the comments, so it's fun to see. And if you guys disagree with me, feel free to disagree with me. Tell me why I'm wrong. I'd love to hear it. You know, it's kind of why I started this thing. It's good to have conversation, and maybe you can change my opinions on a few things. So that being said, guys, have a great rest of your day. We upload weekly. If you're not already subscribed, please feel free to do so. It's free, and why not? Let's get, I don't know, just keep the subs coming, guys, and the likes and comments, all of it. So appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day wherever you're watching this, and see you in the next one. Toodaloo.